Alright, hello. This is going to be chapter 16 of Guile and his girlfriend's Undertale fanfiction titled Inner Sins. We have just gotten past the death of Kara, so we're sort of on the downward end of things. We had cut off Kara's head, and last we seen her, she had gone up to fill out her marriage papers with Asgore, for her marriage with Sans. Alright. This is a short chapter, but the next ones will be longer. 3 hours came and went in the blink of an eye, and I had almost finished my statement for the bill on marriage between human and monster kind. I felt my eyes starting to droop, and I reached over for my cup of tea. Empty. Dad? Tea? I said. On it, said Asgore groggily. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. As Asgore went in to get the tea, I finished typing the last sentence. Done. Finally. Now all that's left is to proofread, I said. Realizing what I was saying, I stared at the screen for a few seconds, then grabbed a pillow sitting next to me on the bed and screamed into it as loud as I could. Fuck these fucking errors, I'm never going to get this done! I shrieked. What are you Frisk! Called Toriel groggily from her bedroom. Sorry, Mom, that's another 15G I owe you, I said. Half the usual right, because it was all just stress, grumbled Toriel. Thanks, I said, just as Dabby entered the room. I'll do the proofreading. Just get some rest, darling, he said. I smiled, handing him my laptop. Thanks, Dad. You're the real trooper, not me, I said. Please, darling. It's not the first all-nighter I've pulled. Laughed Asgore as he pulled the drape shut so that the sunlight wouldn't wake me up. Night, Dad, I said, pulling the sheets over my head. The mattress felt softer than usual, and falling asleep was no problem. But when I began to dream, I saw a familiar face. Kara. What are you doing here? Get away from me, I said. Kara advanced toward me, beckoning me to calm down.
Chill. I'm not here to do anything bad,
he said, pulling the knife out of her pocket and throwing it to the ground. Why are you here then, I asked. Kara shrugged and smiled.
You know, you could have shattered my soul, but as usual, you managed to be full of surprises,
she said.
Out of curiosity, why didn't you do it?
A wise turtle once told me that even the darkest souls can be saved if shown a little kindness, I said. You know him, don't you? Gerson?
I remember him. Poor old bastard. He could barely move from that cave, you know that?
Said Kara.
He was the one who told me about the prophecy. He thought that I was the angel. I guess I proved him wrong.
How did you go bad, Kara? What did you hate so much about humanity that made you want to destroy them, I asked?
I'll tell you why. Humanity is selfish. They're the ones who started the war, knowing that the monsters would lose. They'd trap the stragglers and torture them until they died. Those that survived were scarred. I assume that's why Undyne wears an eye patch. They spread rumors and lies, saying that the monsters were the one who started the war, but I knew different. I tried to tell the people in my village my views, but they tossed me out like yesterday's garbage. That was when I tried to save them. It was only after they attacked and killed Azrael that I snapped, explained Kara. I swore that if I ever came back, I would rid the world of humanity, but...
Kara, I understand your pain. My biological mother shared your views. They were exactly the same, but some people didn't agree with her. And these were just nobodies. They were big people. They weren't... excuse me. And these weren't just nobodies, they were big people. They kept peace and order among the village and disposed of any naysayers. I was 3 years old. Looking back, it's still quite fuzzy, but I remember a hooded man dragging my mother away, blood on the back of her head. I was screaming for her, but there was no response.
They killed her. Right in front of you, they killed her,
said Kara, disgusted. I was told most of my life that my mother had died during childbirth and that my father had alcohol poisoning. Thanks, you dickhead sniper. A friend of my mother's was the one that brought me to the orphanage. After my escape to Mount Ebbitt and the adventures that transpired there, I came upon an old house, my house. After exploring a bit, I found some of my mother's works and picked us together. I started piecing things together. From there, I went to the woman who had taken me to the orphanage, and she told me the truth. How she found me in the woods near my house, all alone, crying my eyes out. Obviously, after what they did to my mother, they just left me there to die. I continued. Kara was glaring at me, eyes wide open.
How are you still so kind? After everything that they did to you? you're still this kind-hearted wimp. No, not wimp. Sorry, the influence is still clinging on a bit. What's the word I'm looking for? Said Kara, smacking her palm against her forehead. Just because people are cruel to you doesn't mean you have to be cruel back. One spark of hope can start a revolution. That's why I work so hard to make humans understand monsters just a little better. And things have changed. People aren't as cruel as they used to be. Monsters have been given equal rights as humans for almost everything. I walk down the streets and I see humans and monsters holding hands, talking to each other like they've known each other for years, and I've even seen and felt love among the two races. I smile. But this piece I'm working on, it's the last piece of the puzzle I've been putting together for 12 years. The marriage thing, yeah, I know, Frisk. They would have waterboarded you if you had suggested something like that in my time, said Kara.
Like I said, times have changed. And if I'm not mistaken, so have you, I said. Kara smiled.
I guess I have, said Kara. Hey, Frisk, I wanted to thank you. I never thought I'd say it, but thank you.
It's the least I could do. I only finished what you started, I said. Kara laughed and tears began to fall from her eyes.
Take care of him, okay? Make sure he stays out of trouble. And above all else, love him like I did,
she said, walking over and hugging me. I hugged back. I will. I promise, I said.
Frisk! Frisk, you awake?
Said Azrael, his voice still cracking. I chuckled. I am now, Mr. Teen Goat. What's up, I joked.
Ha! Very funny, said Azrael, pulling the covers off of me. Come on, get dressed, I want to talk to you.
About what, Azzy? I said, noticing how concerned he looked.
About me. Am I going to stay like this? He asked.
Of course, Azzy. Why wouldn't you? I said, rubbing the top of his head.
It's just, I changed back so easily. I was wondering if this was permanent. I don't want to come back again only to become that thing.
He said. Azrael, that will not happen, I said, taking him firmly by the shoulders. Part of me is in you. I know how wrong that sounds, but when I gave you my determination, I gave you a part of my soul. Look at my soul, I said, showing Azrael my soul. It shone red on one side and white on the other.
Wait, I thought, oh, is this something like, this is like kind of like Dragonheart.
If any of you have ever watched that, this is kind of like Dragonheart.
It was, wait, I thought,
said Azrael, pulling up his own soul. It was a mirror image of my own. You and I are connected. Whenever you feel distress, I feel it too. Same for every other emotion, Azrael. I gave so much just to have you back. I wouldn't do it if I didn't care about you, and as God is my witness, I will make sure that nothing happens to you, I said, putting away my soul and hugging Azrael. You are not going anywhere. Flowey is not coming back. I will not lose you to him. I would sooner die.
Frisk,
started Azrael. I know that it will take a while to adjust, but I will be there every step of the way. I love you, Azzy. You're my brother, I said, kissing him on the forehead.
No, it's not that. It's just, I'm still scared of the dark. I know it's silly, but,
said Azrael. I smirked. Sure, you can stay the night in my room. Dad's rules don't apply to siblings. Hop in, I said, patting the mattress.
Thanks, Frisk, said Azrael. I hope my fur won't be a problem.
No, it won't be. This isn't the first time I've had a monster in my bed, I said. Azrael stared at me in stunned shock. You know what I meant, Marigold, I said.
Oh, thank God,
said Azrael. Just don't get too excited, Azzy.
Oh, just don't get too excited, Azzy,
called Toriel from down the hall. Azrael and I froze. I could feel my cheeks get hot, and I'm sure Azrael's cheeks were blazing. Mom! We both screamed.
No worries, Azzy. Embarrassing parents. You'll get used to them again.
Oh, fuck, that was sensitive. No worries, Azzy. Embarrassing parents. You'll get used to them again, said Sans, who had teleported into the room. I gasped. Sans, get out of here! Dad will be so mad if he catches you here, I said, through gritted teeth. I know. Just figured I'd say goodnight. That's all. Sleep tight, both of you, said Sans, laughing as he teleported out of the room. As soon as he was gone, we heard footsteps approaching the bedroom. The door flew open and Asgore peered in.
Jeepers, Dad, are you really that paranoid? He was just saying goodnight, said Azrael.
You can never be too careful, Azrael. No idea what those phones could get into, said Asgore. It was just a kiss. Everyone was drunk that night, I screamed, lobbing a pillow towards Dad.
Dad?
Oh, right.
Dad, can you let us get some sleep and stop embarrassing
Frisks? Azrael said in annoyance. Asgore left the room, chuckling as he shut the door. Well, I might as well get used to this, I thought to myself as I drifted back into sleep, Azrael falling asleep next to me. Siblings stick together! And that was chapter 16 of the 19 chapter Inner Sins. Sorry for the little,
interruptions and
pronunciation goofs, but it is a blind read. I'm reading this along and learning new things along with the rest of the viewers, so I hope you all enjoyed.